So now that Halloween is over, we're about to be getting into the thick of the holidays, and you might be doing some entertaining.
I might be. We continue taking a sneak peek at a new Texas-based series called Everything You Want to Know About. And this week's topic is whiskey, something that you might know about. Maybe you're not, but if you're hosting a party, our journalist Jenny Anchondo joins us now. Now, yesterday we learned the difference between a whiskey and a bourbon, and today we're going to go directly to the barrel and find out what to look for in a whiskey. Jenny.
Yes, you know, just like wine, there are certain characteristics you really want to look for in a whiskey. There's a particular scent that you're looking for, a certain color that you want to keep an eye out for. There really is an art and a sophistication to this whole process, so here's a sneak peek inside the distillery visit.
Okay, well, let me show you what the whiskey looks right now. We'll take a sample out of the barrel right here.
Okay. And what is this device called?
This is a whiskey thief.
A whiskey thief?
Yeah, so we're gonna steal a little whiskey out of the barrel. So this is the bung, so we're removing that. And we drop this in, and if you're ever a bartender, this is just like putting a straw in a drink.
Sure.
So I'm going to put my finger over the end.
I like the size of this straw.
Yeah, and then I just take my thumb off, and it's going to put a little sample right there in the glass, and you can see that's the color coming right out of the barrel.
And so when you look at this color, is this really what you're looking for?
Absolutely.
I mean, is this optimal?
This is excellent.
What would somebody look for?
They're looking for how dark it is. Does it have kind of a golden tint to it? And then we want to smell and then actually taste it. So it smells like maple syrup and pancakes.
It does. Okay, well, you said that, and then I definitely...
I tricked you.
I'm thinking, gosh, if he hadn't said that, would I really be able to recognize that? It does smell like breakfast.
Yep, that's the caramel and vanilla that the wood is imparting into the whiskey.
Okay, so it's the wood going into the grains of the alcohol.
Yep.
That was originally clear color.
Yep, the wood on the inside of this barrel was burnt, and that caramelized sugars and tannins in the wood, and then over time the alcohol dissolves those and it turns brown. So the color came from the barrel.
And how old is this one? How long has it been here?
This one's been in that barrel for 7 years.
Ooh, I feel so lucky to be able to see and experience the 7-year-old whiskey. So I had never tasted whiskey before this shoot, which is actually a little embarrassing.
No, I was right there with you like last year, so
you know,
yeah.
But I realized this was something I wanted to be knowledgeable about, and I was able to try it without any fumbles, and so here's the trick. It's a process. You swirl it, you smell it, you take a sip, swish it in your mouth a little bit, and then exhale. If I had missed the exhale, it would have been a mess, but that was really a big part of it. So if you want to see the full step-by-step process, you know, and try this on your own, kind of watch along with the video, it's on YouTube under Everything You Want to Know About, which is our channel that has the full series.
Very cool.
That is awesome.
You said that you kind of went through this whole process yourself too, and learned how to be confident.
Yeah.
And knowledgeable about this particular drink.
And it's just a fun thing to be able to do in a social setting, so I like it.
I agree.
Plus, you can always at the bar be the trivia guy and say, well, do you know where it gets the color from?
That's true.
The barrel?
Everyone loves the trivia guy.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
is
For about 5 minutes, and then you tell them to go away.
Well, but that's the whole idea behind the series, too, is that we just empower people with some knowledge about a bunch of different things so that they can come in and, you know, be the trivia guy or gal. I love that.
Well, stay tuned for more of these episodes right here on the show, and also go to the YouTube channel as well.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you. We'll be right back.